Hey, Colabcoaching yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. It is week number 3 of the Healing the World series. So excited to get into this week because we're going a little bit. We are going deeper, but we're going more deeper as far as your mindset, especially with healing the world. Because the biggest thing about healing the world, especially with me talking to different people and me doing it myself and researching, is that it's a lot mental. It's a lot of mental work because it's one thing for you to say that you want to do something. It's another thing for you to think it and bring those positive mindsets out there and make sure that you stay on the course. And it's another thing for you to put all of that into action. So let's get into it. So the topic that we're talking about this week is how to heal the world, how to bring healing to the world. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is to make a decision. You have to make a decision. The beautiful thing about making a decision is that once you make a decision, it's your choice. Of course, don't let nobody manipulate you or push you to doing things that you really don't want to do. Sometimes we are pushed to help others, but sometimes we're pushed to help others that we feel like is not best for us, right? So when you make that decision to heal the world, maybe you saw something in the news, maybe you saw something on social media, maybe you saw something within your family, within your community, within your state, within your country, and you're like, I have to do something. Something is compelling me to make the decision. Something is pushing me to make this decision. Maybe it's your own mental thoughts. Maybe you wanted to make a effect in the world that is going to make the world a better place because you know that you are meant to do it. I'm here to say, make sure you make that decision for yourself. Make sure that you are taking the steps to move forward in that decision as well. Because if you are joining an organization, if you're joining a group, if you're joining a community outreach camp or whatever it may be, and your heart is not into it, you are going to know. You're going to know, and people around you are going to know. Maybe you're lackadaisical with certain things. Maybe you're only picking and choosing things that you want to do. Maybe your heart is not in it, but you're just there because you want to check something, a mental checklist, or something to check off as far as goals in your life. Sometimes let's give an example. You know, back in the day when you were in high school or you were elementary school and they required you to go and volunteer. That's how it's gonna feel. You're not really there to enjoy it. You're there to just check something off the list. So please, please, please make the decision to heal the world. I think that's the biggest thing that you have to focus on. The second thing is to understand that healing the world is not easy, but it should be fulfilling, right? Because the biggest thing that you want to do is that you want to make an impact, right? Not selfishly, but selflessly. You want to make an impact, but you have to understand that it's not going to be easy. You can't wake up one day and say, I'm going to heal the world. And as soon as you heal the world, boom, the world is better. No, as I said in the first video and the second video, healing the world may take past your lifetime. Your impact may not be felt while you're on this earth any longer. It may be felt through your children, your grandchildren, and things of that nature. So it's a selfless thing. Yes, you may get instant gratification from doing things that you know is making a difference, but remember that helping people is part of the journey as well. Helping people along the way and understanding that along the way that you are going to fulfill small segments of that healing journey. Don't make sure, I mean, please make sure that you're not just focusing on the big, oh, this whole country decided to stop a ceasefire. Oh, this whole religious group decided to stop what they're doing. This may happen or may not happen during your lifetime. But what is being understood is that you helped someone along the way. You focus on being a better person along the way. You focus on making the world a better place with all the action that you have within you to make it possible. But the humble side of it all, because you're getting humility from this aspect and this idea of healing the world, but understand that just because you want the best intentions doesn't mean you're going to get the instant gratification that you want in a big scheme of it, right? You may get it small, as I said, but you may not get it as a big scheme. So just temper your expectations when it comes to healing the world. I think that's the easiest way to put it, because I would hate for you to start this journey in a week, and in 2 weeks, and in a month, and then maybe a year. You're like, okay, this is not fulfilling. This is not making a difference. I'm not doing this anymore because I'm just tired of putting all this effort and not seeing any results. Maybe you started a nonprofit. Maybe you started a whole outreach group. Maybe you aligned yourself with different organizations, and maybe the organizations are not moving the right way that you want to. It's all about you understanding why you're doing this and what you're getting out of this fulfillment. Because if you're doing something, and we all been there, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, whether it be people that you grew up with, and you see that the energy, and you're seeing that the purpose, and you're seeing that the connection is no longer there, you may have to step aside and maybe do something else. Again, of course, it's not the fact that you're stopping healing the world, is that you understand that this is not an easy journey. You may have to align yourself with certain people that you may not like, or you may have to unalign yourself with people that you maybe really like. It just depends on what you're focusing on this journey, and then what you are striving to achieve in this journey. Finally, finally, the last thing I want to talk about, and there's a lot of things you could talk about with how to heal the world. But one of the biggest thing I want to talk about is just to repeat steps 1 and 2. That's it. It's nothing too crazy, but it does take a lot of effort. Remember that you make a decision, and understand to to realize that there's going to be work done in this whole journey, and you have to focus on how you're going to fulfill that. Fulfill that by continuing to help others. Fulfill that by continue to work in organizations. Fulfill that by striving to be the best person you can be. All that. Just repeat steps 1 and 2. Once you continue to repeat steps 1 and 2, I'm not going to guarantee you, but I can assure you that you will feel some type of fulfillment overall, because that's what you're doing this for. Healing the world is getting fulfillment to the world and within yourself. So, to make this as simple as possible, how to heal the world, steps on how to heal the world. Number 1, make a decision. Make a decision on why you are going to heal the world. Make a decision because you're going to be doing a lot of effort. You're going to take a lot of time. You're putting your energy into different organizations, into different groups, whether they're created or you're creating it yourself. So you have to make a decision that you really want to heal the world. And remember, you may not get that instant gratification right away, or you may get that instant gratification right away. But it shouldn't be because of that. It should be because you made a decision to heal the world. Second thing is to understand that you have to put the effort into healing the world that's going to fulfill what you're looking for. Yes, you want to heal all parts of the world. I get that. But at the same time, understand that it has to be fulfilling for you as well. I would hate for you to continue to do this and continue to go on this journey of healing the world, and it's not fulfilling, and you just give up. Because that is going to hurt you in the long run, because you may have all the intentions of the world to be the best person you could be, healing the world, and it heals you and things of that nature. But then once you get tired of it, you will stop doing it. So please understand why you're doing this in the first place. And finally, repeat steps 1 and 2. Make a decision and understand why you're doing this to be fulfilled. Not only healing the world, but healing others. It may be helping people along the way. Maybe working on organizations that you want to create. Whatever it may be, make sure that you understand that and keep it simple. So, if you're struggling with this, let's talk. My website, yourcolabcoach.com. Fill out that relationship checklist. See if we're a good fit for each other. Also, sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session. It's not going to kill you. We're just going to talk about anything you want to talk about. Any types of relationships. Relationships with the world. Relationships with your significant others. Family, friends, neighbors, whoever it may be. I'm here for it. Collab Coaching is on Instagram, Collab Coaching on Facebook, on my series of my videos on YouTube, Collab Coaching, COLAB Coaching. Finally, Fresh Eyes Solve Problems Easier, my own book. This was released last year. It's an amazing book. Give me a review. You can find it on Barnes & Nobles, Amazon. It's on Kindle. It's an audiobook as well. Give me a review. And let me know if this impacted you in a positive way or not. Here for it all. With that being said, thank you so much for listening and watching. Please share this with anyone that is struggling with how they want to heal the world. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye.